Nobody wants this. Everybody wants Stanley. They scream, I want Stanley!
I want one!
This item has become a status symbol. Children love it.
In screams of excitement.
Men buys it.
These are banging.
And ladies, they love it so much that most of them has ridiculous amounts of Stanley cups, just like they do with skincare products.
I bought every Stanley cup ever made.
This didn't just happen, and I want to show you how everything played out in this video and how you can apply it to your brand. So let's get started. This brand has been in existence for over 100 years before this big breakthrough. It started in 1913 by a man called William Stanley, and back then they produced products like this, which were used by mostly men working in the construction industry to keep their coffee and tea warm or very hot. So how did Stanley go from a construction worker flags to becoming a status symbol for women and even Gen Z, selling out in minutes? That's what I want to share with you now. In 2019, things was becoming so hard for Stanley. They were tired and they even wanted to discontinue most of their products in the drinkware market, and one of them that was affected was this one. But in May 2020, Stanley brought a new CEO called Terence Rary. This was the former chief marketing officer of the popular Crocs. Yes, Crocs. And you can watch my video about Crocs marketing strategy here. And from his market research on the company, he found out something interesting, that there was this group of women who ran a blog and a women community, and they have been buying these products from Stanley for 2 years, that they love the product so much that they recommend it to other people in their community. This product was becoming scarce for the women because it was one of those products that Stanley wanted to discontinue. And these women have tried their best, probably before time, to write to Stanley to keep producing more of these products because their community loves it so much.
So we weren't willing to let it go.
And when this new CEO came on board, he saw something that nobody else was looking at in that collaboration, and he struck a deal with those women. He did this based on experience.
And my experience at Crocs told me that that kind of influencer opportunity was just the magic that Stanley might need.
And this was where everything changed. The ladies kept recommending these products to all their community members. For women, it was easy for them to use the products and multitask, because for them, instead of using two hands to open the products, it was just easy to sip and continue doing what they were doing, like carrying their babies with the other hand. And Stanley revenue grew from $94 million in 2020 to $194 million in 2021. Wow. And seeing the response from customers through this collaboration, Stanley went wide with everything. He started producing more colors of this their cup because they knew that women love varieties of colors.
Oh my gosh!
They even created limited editions of this cup, like Christmas edition, Easter edition, Winter edition, Valentine edition, and much more.
Fighting to get their hands on the limited edition Valentine's Day Stanley Cup.
They also partnered with musicians, celebrities, and even brands like Starbucks and Barbie to bring out their own limited edition.
Stanley collaborated with Barbie.
They are the code, bringing fresh designs consistently to keep people interested all through. The results from all this were massive. You see, they didn't just treat their products as just cup for the function of drinking water. No, they treated it like a status symbol, just like what top fashion brands do. And that was a unique brand positioning for them.
It was the first time that we put on new principles of design in action.
And once a new collection is out, people queued in front of stores for as early as 4 a.m. so that they can enter first into the store and purchase their favorite Stanley, because it was limited. It even got to a point whereby some stores placed street orders that one person can get a maximum of 2 Stanley cups so that more people can experience these limited editions of Stanley. They also did something so nice that made more people interested in this cup. They started producing accessories for the cup, like phone holder, so you don't keep carrying two things. It was just like the all-in-one product a girl needs. I think my mic is the perfect accessory for this. There is this move that Stanley made that I love so much. A lady's car was involved in a fire incident and a Stanley cup was inside the car. But when this lady went back to check the remains of the car, she saw the Stanley cup and the ice was still solid inside of the car.
Fire yesterday, it still has ice in it.
This was so surprising to her that she made a video about it and posted it on TikTok, and that video went viral, getting millions of views. And when the CEO of Stanley saw it, they called the lady and they gave her a new Stanley cup and a new car.
My name is Terrence Riley. I'm the president of Stanley. Well, we're going to send you some Stanleys. But there's one more thing. We've never done this before, and we'll probably never do it again. But we'd love to replace your vehicle.
And they posted about it, and it also went viral, and people loved it so much. Today, Stanley have sold over 10 million pieces of this product, and they have generated billions in revenue. One important message you should take home from this Stanley story is that collaboration is key. And you don't own your brand, you are just a steward of it. Your brand is co-created by you and the people who use your products or service. Because we are all humans desperate to connect, to belong, and to express who we are. And when your product becomes that vehicle for expression, people will do things for your product and your brand that you will never do. They will take your product to places that you will never be, and they will create a big media that you can never buy, and that is how your brand will win. And that is also how Stanley went from this to this. Make sure you apply everything you learned from this video to whatever you are building, because I want you to build a global brand.